Hi. Hello. Um, I'm Vashti, if you don't know. Okay, quick disclaimer. I really want this page to be really authentic, and that will mean probably some minimal editing. I'm just going to run through how I feel, off basis, stupid, silly me, and yeah, I just wanted to get this clip out. If you can relate to it, I would really love to hear about it in the comments. But for the most part, it's gonna be some crap. So, much like life, welcome. And uh, yeah, sorry if I make your brain rot. Okay, thanks. Bye. It's really important to have your own private space here. I'm gonna do my best. I'm recording on my phone. I'm not trying to look at myself the whole time. Anyway, I'm in the hall now, and I'll show you around. Here I am. You might be able to see, I kind of write this down, my room is out there, right off the kitchen. And this right here is my room. Okay. So yeah, I like to keep this door shut because I do a lot of my living in here. I have pictures of my family. I kind of rolling around. I printed these myself. My mom and my siblings have a lot of those. This mirror, which was here when I got here. I also skate. My trusty Polaroid and a quote from my brother. And my closet. I put this here. I just really pinned it up, and I don't have that much clothes. That's one of the things living in New York I kind of figured out was I can't have as much just things I don't wear often. My sister sent me some Indomie, which I love. They're stir-fry noodles. I have some storage up here, but it's really not that much. But that space really does come in handy. I just switched my room around because I have this projector here. It projects over there, which is a lifesaver because I don't really have space to put up a TV. And anyhow, got this lamp from IKEA. My laundry basket, excuse the mess, but not really because I didn't clean up. I have a few plants around here that I named. One over there, one over there. This, because it is blazing, this is New York summer out here. You really need a AC unit because they don't come with that. My bed is on the ground because it's so large. I just really put together 2 echelon twin beds so I could have like the maximum amount of space to lay out and watch my movies over here. On the wall, I have so much art. I paint. I did all of these right here, and I'm just trying to get into it more, add some more art over here. Hopefully I will be able to cover this whole wall. I didn't get a chance to paint since I moved in, and as you can see, the walls are quite scuffed and hand printed. Don't love that, but I keep some of my more fragile dishware in here, just because it's special to me. Some of those things like my grandma got me or my sister. I got this little setup from IKEA, much like this. Both of these, I kind of just put this on here, customize it. Actually, just brush it sometimes and say, thank you, sheep be scan. This one's fake though, so no animals were harmed. Not sure, actually they might have been, plastic. We don't love plastic, but that's my bonsai tree. I named him Mordecai. I live in a really heavily Hasidic area, and this is my little workstation. I'm working on a piece right now, right here. I should kind of draw just any little thing. I work with watercolors for the most part. A lot of the stuff in here was like found things. I have a lot of my little inspo up here, art installations I've gone to, and pictures of my friends and family. I love physical pictures, so I can have them around. Yeah, letters from my grandma. Her best friend sends me cards every year. And I have these two very large windows and high ceilings. Right now I'm sat right here. Hi, this is where I do a lot of my makeup, obviously. But yeah, this is my room. I propped this up here because I like to get angles. And there's a little fan blowing on me. Cause it's hot outside. It's so hot. So living here. Well, one thing, I've been here about 2 years now, and I'm just settling into a place that I feel like I can stay for a while. I live with my friends. Let me turn this off actually. So I live with a couple of my friends, and we just had one of their friends move in. So as soon as I made this face, I knew I was gonna zone out. Okay, so this is me just fixing my hair for the next few seconds. A sign that I am just so distracted. But it's a good time to explain the next portion of this video, kind of going over my terrible job interview experience and like emotional trauma from the next week. Okay. So I had just gotten into my story about the job interview from hell at a department store, and halfway through, because I was not trying to look at the camera or look at myself the whole time, it wasn't recording. Amateur mistake. Anyway, all the same, because I still got the story up here, I still have the trauma right here. I will never get that day back. I woke up so early, I got myself together. I was wearing this cute dress. I was just too cute. I had, like, in my opinion, the like warrior corporate, like boss bitch hairstyle, which is like French roll. And nobody's messing with me. Also, I had to because it was so hot. New York has been going through a heat wave. I had to go all the way, which it's not really all the way. I'm happy it wasn't actually like downtown, but I had to go, no, it was downtown. I had to go by the World Trade Center, and there's a department store over there, which I'm not sure if I will name, but actually I might, because if I had known that this is how they conduct themselves, I would not have gone to this interview. Okay, so let's get into that. So yeah, as much as I don't want to like make it into because my experience was bad, everyone else would be bad, but I hate when you go to a job where it's obviously, it's a job where it's an outlet. Like, you could work there for years, but really your goal is to get out, make some money, like, but still be able to, you know, live a life. But anyway, this place, they obviously were taking themselves so seriously, but to not respect anyone, did not respect anyone's time. My first issue was getting there. Of course, I got there a little early. It's just water. And they shuttled us to a room of like a cafeteria in the back. They didn't tell me how to get there. I had to ask a random person where to go. So I was just wandering around the department store. Century 21. First of all, it's a sad department store. I don't really know that many people who actually are my age that shop there. Like if you go in New York at least, it's usually a bunch of tourists, and the people working there are kind of just, they're just working there. It's not like a upbeat like environment. It's usually just too much going on. Like some parts of it seem high end and like cute, and then other parts of it are like big lots. See, big lots. It's the best way to describe it. Like not really like a pleasant shopping experience. Like it's just a place to go and pick something up. Like they have good sales sometimes, I think, and sometimes they have like cool designers if you're into designers. Anyway, I personally just wanted to work at a makeup counter in my off time, and so I go in. They shuttle us to that cafeteria room, and you could tell who was there for the interview because we had on like our cute clothes for the most part. And the people that worked there were all in black and miserable. First time you don't want to work somewhere. Like, and it felt like high school, middle schoolish, which was not my glory years. So that's another sign that I didn't need to be there, because I'm like not, I'm a dork. So, not that I can't get along with people, but it didn't seem like the people were happy. So after they wasted the first chunk of our time, they see, this is just proof that talking shit gets you ashy. So yeah, let me just, after they wasted the first chunk of our time, what they did was waste another 3 hours of my life. So we're in there. They gave us name tags, like we're editing. I don't know. I haven't seen those in a while. Like, hello, my name is. Stick it on your shirt. We're in a room of like 15 to 20 people. Like on the sheet, it said like 40 people could be there, but it was only like right under 20 people. One of the girls left because the like HR lady who. Everyone who was like working there was on some like, looked like a scene from Men in Black, like where they all were like actually aliens, maybe. Like they got that little, just a little weirdness to them. Not like it was like a, anyway, I don't want to be mean, but I felt like Will Smith was gonna pop out the back and memory swipe us. Anyway, I felt like I was on Candy Camera or something. It just couldn't have been real. They gave us a math test, asked us our availability. Like they wanted people to like be dedicated, like no other job. Maybe it's what they wanted. And I'll just disclaimer, by the end, I think they might have chose one person, and it was a girl who was honestly like, and I love my ratchet, she was the most ratchet, like a clip-in ponytail at the top of her head, like edges was like,
you can't have that when the edges is in Africa and the back is in China. Them continents don't meet. Huh? You gonna get you some hair that blend in.
This room, and it was just, they wanted to waste our time. It was like, let's see how long we can keep these people in this little ass room. Let's see how long before they explode. They had us do exercises, like put these things in order from most important to least important. There's no correct answers. and then they gave it then they led us through how we were wrong or what the correct answer was, and it was just like, okay. And I really didn't realize how long I was in there. The woman, like, I just kept trying to focus on positive, like, yeah, I'm gonna have some money, I'm gonna be able to, hey, I'm gonna like make a friend, I'm gonna just mind my business, be cute, talk to the people, and you know, add to the environment. No? Okay. Yeah. So the woman who was like leading it, she had on the dirtiest like dress. Like the top part of it was white, and you could see that like all the makeup from her face had like drained onto the. This is another sign that should have been there. Like I just couldn't get over how raggedy.
Every part of the experience was like her makeup had drained all the way onto the dress. And it was just splotches, like brown splotches all over the dress. And everyone in there was like outdated, conservative
office attire. Like they made a comment, and I had on sleeves. So basically, they were just like going off, like kind of being shady. There were people in there totally dressed down, and they made a comment about not wearing sleeveless. I've worked in a lot of corporate jobs or like nice upskill areas, and it was completely appropriate to wear a sleeveless top. As I said, it was like 100 degrees outside, but they chose that to talk about. Not the people that were in there in flip-flops and shirts that didn't fit, and the interviewer had on a dirty top. So yeah. Well, obviously no sleeveless. Yeah, and at this point, like everyone in the room side-eyed me too. So okay, sorry. That was cute. So I'm gonna just insert a picture right after this of what I was wearing. They didn't have to do me like that, and I was cute. Okay, y'all. I was appropriate. Well, long story short, I did get the job. Luckily though, like honestly, there were so many cues that I should have just left. I got there at 12. They didn't even individually interview anyone. When I left out of there, I looked down at my phone. I had so many missed calls, so many text messages, all from my family. I'm not popular. It was nearly 3 p.m. They didn't hire any of us except that one girl, and wasted all that time. Century 21, get it together. Okay. I interviewed again today. After that interview, I had to like call my sister, call my mom, get out my frustrations, get all the way back home. It was 1,000,000 degrees outside. I got home drenched in sweat, and I stayed in bed all day, just like, I'm gonna move back home. I'm so poor. How am I gonna afford my bills? Like, so many things. Like, I just knew I was gonna get that job. I'll say it's simple, like they just want you to come. And I'm not pooping on them because I didn't get the job, but because they really wasted so much time out of my life. And I could have been like, I still do events, I could have taken a job. Anyway, that's my own fault. Group interviews, no. I know better now. I learned something. So after a full day of like, even though they weren't together, like you still feel that rejection. You feel like, oh my God, I couldn't even get this doo-doo feces job. I was about it. I laid in bed all day, and then today I had an amazing job interview. They were so nice. Like, honestly, if I get this one or not, like, I'm happy. They were respectful of my time, and it wasn't any rudeness. They were beautiful, and it's more in line with what I wanted. So, all things considered, I really do believe in alignment, and eventually I will end up where I'm supposed to be, but currently I'm on the path to get those things done. So if you ever feel like being here and you don't have anything, or things aren't panning out the way they should, it takes a while to kind of get into your groove. You're gonna get a lot of jobs that don't align with who you are, and hopefully you can really get in a position where you don't have too many financial responsibilities, where you don't have to sacrifice your time or your creativity, but so much, and get your work done and still have a soul. That's my soul journey this year. The other topic that this is about is actually putting myself out there more. I really admire, oh my god, so many YouTubers, younger than me even, mostly, and they do such a great job with their editing, content creation, getting stuff out there. They're so on point, but I have so many videos I've recorded, and I just can come up with that creative concept that like made me feel like I'm not doing it well enough. Like it's some stalls. Like perfectionism isn't always good. You'll sit there and be like, it's not good enough, it's not going out, I don't want to do it, I don't have the capability to do it right now. But last night I was like, okay, I'm gonna dive in, I'm gonna just put stuff out there, and even if it connects with 1 or 2 people, I'll be happy with it. And as I go, I will improve, and I will work towards it being better and better. And that's the mature me speaking. And maybe it's because I had that full day of kind of chilling out and being in the house. My sister sent me that package of Indomie noodles. I made a good dinner. I always add veggies and maybe meat if I have it. And yeah, I've been able to reset today. I had a great breakfast. So some of the key things I would say about getting through your first year in New York, your first transition almost anywhere. One, congratulations, you're on your way. I'm proud of you. 2, journal. Like, write about how you feel, check in with yourself, like notice your patterns and things like that. 3, stay busy, stay employed, employ yourself. Write about the ways you can kind of make money on your own. Try them, don't try them. You're gonna have to work pretty hard, unless you're just gorgeous and people just give you money all the time, but hasn't been my experience. 3, 4, 5, am I on 5? Anyway, the next thing is you really have to be your biggest champion. Like, get some stuff together that you know can bring you back from the edge when you're just feeling like you're not going to be able to make it. It's very important, and you'll be on your way. Build friends around you that remind you that you're doing a good job. Don't be afraid to emote, cry, and be yourself. The only thing that we have to be is a good reflection of ourselves. For you to truly be successful, I really do believe that. Not that I know any better than anyone else. But yeah, I am making a pledge, putting it out right now to edit more videos, get out more content, engage, and hopefully start my own business this year. So this will be me chronicalizing, historicizing. This will be me recording the journey that I'm about to embark on. I have felt more positive, even despite those lows. Like, they used to last a lot longer. I'm feeling more positive about myself, and the momentum that you have from starting to do some positive things really carries over. Don't let rejection get you down. Rejection is a good thing. It can prevent you from a lot of suffering in the long haul. That you were capable of being in a position where something, someone, or some situation pushed you out and pushed you away, versus keeping you around and tormenting you. Keep that in mind. I think I've applied to like 300 places in the past month, no exaggeration, and just yesterday I'm wondering why I'm not getting replies. I've had a few interviews, or why am I getting bad ones? I finally looked over my resume and made it better, got rid of issues with it, and came up with something I can be proud of. And yeah, stick to your truth. Look for things that are in line with you, not anyone else, okay? Got this. Anyway, that's basically my video for today. Hopefully I'll get a chance to edit this to a point where I'm happy. If you want, I would love if you subscribe. Talk to me about if you're planning on moving, or if you want to be in New York, or if you live in New York. In the comments section, I love if you interacted with me. I'm all about happiness, empowerment, and progress, and hopefully this next chapter is going to be a big man on a Harley outside having a good day. Hopefully this next chapter, I feel this next chapter, it's gonna be amazing. I think I got the job, maybe. But either way, I know that I'm gonna keep trying. Hopefully I can follow through with everything I want. Anyway, let me know if you have any questions, or about your story, your move, and share this with someone. It might help. Embrace this new energy that's coming, and thank you so much for tuning in.